Hello, everybody, it's Lucas, and welcome back to the manga floor. We are here today for a long overdue manga haul. I think it's been like at least 4 months since my last manga haul, and that's really because I haven't. Well, I have bought a lot lately because I've been busy, and when I get kind of busy, retail therapy helps. So I kind of went a bit crazy the last few months, but like those first 2 months, not a lot happened. But now I have gathered up a bit. So I have put all of them, sorted them by like how I got the volumes, and I'm gonna start out with the ones I bought physically in store. Oh, there will also be some books, but yeah, just a few, so I'm just throwing them in here. But yeah, let's start with the ones I bought physically at the local manga store, and I just realized I put this like in the reverse order, so I'm just gonna flip this pile real quick. So the day I released my last manga haul, I got the email that one of my most anticipated releases had come to the store. So I quite literally rushed over there and I bought volume 1 of Love Bullet. Now I have read this and I actually talked about it in my latest video, which is like a try one manga haul, which you can find on my channel. But yeah, this is great. Peak Yuri. And speaking of Peak Yuri, the same day I also bought volume 2 of the guy she was in of Green Yuri. So I haven't actually read this yet because these reads really quickly, so I want to at least get the third volume as well before I read it in a big chunk. But I have read volume 1 and it deserves the hype. It's as good as everyone says it is. A Peak Yuri day. Then the next time I went to the manga store, it was because they had a buy 4 get 1 free event, which the store usually doesn't have. So I continue with the Yuri and I bought I Want to Love You Till Your Dying Day. I have fallen behind on this series. I think volume 8 is out, but this is the latest one I bought. But I'm gonna catch up to it. I think like with 8 we are almost up to the Japanese releases, so I think it's gonna take a while until we get more of these anyway. So I'm just gonna take my time with this. But then the same day I bought the latest volume of Blue Period, one of my absolute favorite series, and another one that I want to save up a few to like read at once. I have a volume 16 there which I haven't read, so soon I think I'm gonna start over from like volume 11 and like reread that whole arc. And similarly, I got volume 22 of Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. I haven't read this either. The latest volume I read was number 20, and I am now again bulking it up. And the fourth book that I bought that day was volume 4 of Yokohama Kadashikiku, the omnibus. Big boy. So I was hoping to use my stamp card, but since I was using the 4 for 3 offer, I couldn't use it this day. I think this was a great haul for that day. Very pretty covers all around. And then randomly, I'm just gonna throw in Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin, which wasn't at the manga store, which you might be able to guess. This was at a local bookstore, which I almost came late to a movie I was going to see because I went in and bought this. Then, since I did have a stamp card to use, I went in and used it as soon as I saw that volume 1 of Ayaka is in Love with Hidoko had came in. I think this was the only thing I bought that day, but this was almost free since I used my stamp card. Is it called a stamp card in English? I think so. You get what I mean. And then the latest time I was at the bookstore, I bought volume 23 of Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. I continued with Ayaka is in love with Hidoko, which I have read both volume 1 and 2 of Ayaka is in love with Hidoko. It's another series that I talk about in my Try 1 vlog. And then I also got volume 1 of Marrying the Dark Knight for Her Money. I haven't read this yet, but you know, it's another Yuri, and it's especially a Yuri with a huge woman, so of course I had to get it. And that was everything that I bought physically. I guess I'm now gonna move on to the things I kinda got secondhand. I got volume 2 of the two of them are pretty much like this. Another Yuri, a silly slice of life one. And then from the same person, not this one was from a separate person, but from one per person I bought 3 volumes, and that was Love So Circus. This is a one-shot by the same creator who made Sleeping Dead, and since Sleeping Dead intrigues me, I was like, okay, I can buy this, since I was either way gonna buy volume 1 and volume 3 of Bad Boys Happy Home by the same person, so I thought I might as well save on shipping and just get Loved Circus as well. So Bad Boys Happy Home is a series that I actually have read via the library, and I really liked it, so for a while I've been wanting to get it, and now I decided to. It is 3 volumes total, and then just throwing it in here randomly, I got Smell this is written by Nagabe, who has also made Monotone Blue and Eat. He is like the top tier furry manga artist, I guess. And I wanted this so bad that I went and bought this from Amazon. I think this is the first time I have bought manga from Amazon, maybe. But I couldn't find it anywhere else, and I had been waiting for it to pop up. And also, while I was on Amazon, I also pre-ordered the last volume of Our Not So Lonely Planet Travel Guide, but that isn't here yet. But this is about 2 dogs, and they fall in love because they smell each other, because they are dogs and their noses are strong, and he is a bloodhound, so his nose is extra strong, and he's so cute because he doesn't talk much. Like, I think in like 99% of the panels we don't actually hear him speak, we just hear the other guy reacting to him, but look at him, he is so cute. And yeah, this is a much mature story, so don't go giving this to your kids. But like, if you're an adult, and especially if you like furries, you should check this out. Yes, I'm not a furry. I enjoy furry art, but I don't have a fursona. Then, at the start of the year, the national book sale went off, so of course I went to the manga store to see if they had anything that I wanted, but they didn't. But then a month afterwards, all of the books that were already on sale were cut down even more, so they were like at 70% sale. And I looked at the online store to just extra check if there was any manga I was interested in. And there was 3, so I did order those, and that was volume 2 of Bad Boys Happy Home, so now I got the full series and can read it whenever I want. Also, volume 2 of Opposites Attract. I didn't have volume 1 yet, but I did think that this series would speak to me. And it does, because I haven't read it. I read it while I was traveling, so I was like really tired and I was in an uncomfortable seat. And also on the way back home, I got the flu. So, Opposites Attract volumes 1 and 2 really saved me during that trip. It was the perfect thing to read because it's cute and you don't really have to use that much of your brain. You can just kind of look at the cute doggos and the cute humans. So yeah, volume 1 is gonna come later in the video. And then I also got New York, New York, the second omnibus. I don't have the first, but this is just a 2 omnibus series. And if I understand it correctly, this is like a classic yaoi that takes place in like New York. What? I think you can tell that it takes place in New York, but it's like during the 80s or 90s. Yeah, I thought I might as well. Now I just gotta find volume 1 somewhere. But that's probably fine. That was all of the like miscellaneous. Then I got 2 big orders, which was one from World of Books and one from Sci-Fi. And it is the kind of order I do like twice a year to catch up on all of the stuff that isn't at the bookstore that I still wanna collect. So let's start with the World of Books order. I gotta say, I know that World of Books is like a second-hand site, and therefore I expect their volumes to be a bit beat up, but their packaging is really not great. Like, I'm sure that a lot of the books that I got weren't this beat up when they were packaged. I really wish they plastic wrapped them at least or something like that. So that's just a warning if you want to buy at World of Books. You have to assume that they are gonna come a bit ugly. But yeah. I bought Shirley Jackson, We Have Always Lived in the Castle. I've been wanting to read this for a while, but it is summer, so I don't know. I'm not really in the mood for like a ghost story. I feel like I gotta wait until fall or something. But Donna Tartt says good things about it, which is a good sign. And also that asshole's got something to say. I also ordered Hunchback by Sao Ishikawa. So this is a really short book. It's less than 100 pages, I think. It's like 96. It is the first book to win the Bunga Kuka Prize, book written by an author with a physical disability to receive that prize, which is like the big book award in Japan. As you might know, I enjoy manga about disabilities, and of course I enjoy books about it as well. And I have read this. It's really great. It really packs a lot into its short runtime. There is a lot to digest, and I think I will pick up more of it on a second read through. So yeah, I highly recommend this. Though, again, there is sexual content in this, so don't give this to your kids. Then for the last book, I ordered Strange Pictures by Uketsu. So this is, it's like this author does like these strange pictures or strange houses stuff. He does these books which are like mystery thriller books. I think one of them has been made into a manga. But his work intrigued me since there are drawings included and like diagrams, and I think that's very cool and very nice. I read this in like two sittings. It was very interesting and mysterious. Though I gotta say, I figured out the twist like halfway through. It's not that hard to figure out, but I don't think it needs to be that hard. This was a very fun read. I'm not sure I will be picking up anything else by the author, but this was a fun thing to read. Then onto the manga. So I got volume 1 and volume 2 of Stigmata Love Bites. This is the whole series, and I think these are like police officers or something, and they have to solve crime, but then there's gore and stuff. I mostly picked this up because this always shows up on the list of like weird yaoi, fucked up yaoi with gore and stuff. And you know, I like my yaoi a little weird, so I got this. I haven't read it yet. Then I finally managed to track down the Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife, Volume 3. And as you can see, this is speed up. I have had Volume 1 and 2 of this for ages, and I've been waiting for Volume 3 to come into stock on Sci-Fi for so long, but it never does. So finally, I found this on another site. This is Blue. This takes place in a little bit of a fantasy world. Like there's an invisible man, there's a cat lady, there are dark elves. But mostly it follows the Invisible Man and this woman who works at the same detective agency as him, and she's blind. The man is a bit weird, but his girlfriend is blind and she sees him for who he is. You know, it's cute. Speaking of cute, I got Volume 3 of Let's Eat Together Aki and Hado. I am reading this right now. This is a 3-volume series. This is really cute. This is just about them making food together.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Which seems to be a thing I enjoy, since I also really enjoy She Loves to Cook and She Loves to Eat. I guess I just like it when couples cook together. Then I got volumes 3 and 4 of Pink Candy Kiss. Another series that I talked about in my try a volume vlog. I really enjoyed this. The Yuri drama. Yes, Yuri drama. If you want to hear more about it, I guess you should see that video. I also got volume 3 of Jean Bride. This is a 4-volume series about a woman who is sick and tired of living in a patriarchal society. And she also underwent a weird school experiment as a middle schooler or something. But then one of her classmates from that time shows back up, and things start to unravel from there. And then lastly, for my World of Books order, I got To Strip the Flesh by Otto Toda. This is a short story collection, which I have actually read online already, but this was really cheap, and since I was already buying other volumes, I got this for free, so I thought I might as well. And the first story and the longest story is about a trans man, so that's pretty interesting. Now I own it. Yippee! Lastly, let's look at my sci-fi order. So first of all, I got volume 2 of Let's Eat Together Aki and Haru. I actually made a recipe from this book yesterday's. So the recipes does work, it was tasty. Then, which was maybe what I was looking forward to the most for this order, I got volume 8, volume 9, and volume 10 of My Girlfriend's Child, which now completes the series. So I'm gonna do a full read through, learn things about pregnancy, and get emotional and adore the art. I guess. If you can't tell, this is about a teenage couple who accidentally get pregnant and they decide to keep it, and the journey there. But like, the choice to keep it doesn't come immediate. Like, they do actually discuss and think about if they want an abortion first, which I think is really interesting. And I guess in these volumes we see her actually give birth, so I'm sure they're gonna be very educational about that. Another series I finished was Jean Bride, because I got volumes 2 and 4, and it's a 4-volume series. So now I will also read this. I got so much to read. Yes, yippee, good for me, everything is great. Also, I like that the last volume is extra thick. I think maybe it was cancelled, so I hope the ending isn't too rushed. Then another series I finished was Friday at the Atelier. This is volume 4, the last one. This is plastic wrapped because this is about an artist who likes drawing naked ladies with fish, not in a sexual way, it's just like his art. And she is like the one who stands model, so there is a bit of her being nude, but it's just like a woman's body. Maybe you could give this to your children, who knows? But yeah, and then he starts falling in love, of course, but she's a very weird woman, so I will have to see if she reciprocates or not. Then, of course, I got Opposites Attract, Volume 1. I have read this. It was incredibly cute. If you like dogs, you should get this, especially if you like big dogs, like I do. My favorite dog is the Bernese Mountain Dog. This here is a Rottweiler, but he is also really cute. Speaking of dogs, I got My Boyfriend is a Dog Volume 1. So, of course, after having read Smell, I needed more dog boyfriend content. And look at him, he pretends he's so grumpy, but he's actually so happy. That's so cute. They're eating dinner together. Oh my god, so cute. As far as I know, there is only 2 volumes of this, but I don't think it's finished. But a volume hasn't come out in a long while. It's like the same situation as Ramen Wolf and Curry Dog, where like they don't say if it's finished, but no information has come out about if more is coming or not. I'm looking through, and there are also other animal boys. There's a Tiger Man also. So I guess if you like Tiger Men, you should also check this out. Oh my god, is that a mouse girl? Oh, how cute. I got Sheltering Eves Volume 4. Yeah, I'm just following along. The volumes come quite so slowly. I don't know if Volume 5 has even come out in Japan. But like, whenever a new one comes, I'm gonna pick it up. I do like Ria Aruga's work. And I think this series has improved her style and writing a lot. And then the last book from Sassy Sci-Fi and also from this haul is Yokohama Kadashikiku Volume 5. Normally I would have gotten this with my stamp card at the local manga store, but some evil person with great taste came and bought this volume before me. And it doesn't look like they would restock, so I had to order it. But now I have the full series, which is a bit of a theme, it seems. There was a lot of series I finished, and that feels great because first of all, it will take a while because before I have to order anything else. But once I do, I will have to have the chance to try out a lot of new series, which is exciting. So I guess since these were ordered by where I bought them, I think I will now stack them so all of the series are together, and I will show you the full stacks. And that is the full haul. According to my meekly math, I think it was 34 volumes of manga and 4 books in total. Over 4 months, a bit over 4 months. I don't know how to feel about that. That seems like a lot. But also not. I don't know how to feel about that. This feels like a thumbnail I would see from like another YouTuber for like a 1 month haul. While this is like 4 months. So I don't know how to feel about my spending. But Jungle Skog does. He is here as always, and he thinks all of this manga and books are great. He loves it. He loves his literature. And he's here to remind you to like and subscribe. And I am here to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will now go and put this away in the bookcase, and that will be fun. But yeah, thanks. Bye.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.